Hi everyone, thanks so much for virtually being here and listening to my presentation. My name is Amanda Leifer, and today I'm going to be talking about some research I did about Kibbutzim and Moshavim, studying the different sorts of communities and their relationships with the agricultural landscape in Israel and in the West Bank. As a student of landscape architecture, I was exposed to many different topics that connect to the way that people experience landscape, and I began to become more interested in how communities organize. And after learning and reading about Kibbutzim and Moshavim, I decided to embark on a journey in Israel and in the West Bank to learn more about these communities. Thanks to the help of the Rutgers University Landscape Architecture Department and, of course, the Jewish Studies Department, I was able to go to Israel for 7 weeks and travel around the country learning about these communities. I stayed on Kibbutz Lotan for about a week learning about their agriculture and sustainability, which you'll hear more about later. And I stayed on Moshav Chamra for about 3 weeks while I learned what it was like to live on a settlement in the West Bank, as well as what it was like to volunteer on a date plantation. First, we'll take a look at the Moshav Chamra. On Chamra itself, the actual settlement, there were a lot of other volunteers from all around the world that I was able to interact with and meet with, as well as actual community members, and get to learn what it was like to live and experience one of these communities. In addition to staying on Chamra, I also stayed on Kibbutz Lotan. And Lotan is a eco-village type of kibbutz that was founded in 1983, so it was one of the last kibbutzim to be established. An important part of this kibbutz is its permaculture and agricultural endeavors. So on the kibbutz there's a date plantation, there's also a dairy where the milk is sent to a local kibbutz called Kibbutz Yotvata, and they also just have smaller gardens. So this was a container garden on the kibbutz that was used to grow vegetables and herbs. My work wouldn't have been possible without the help of the Jewish Studies Department and the scholarships that I received, so I want to thank the Herbert and Jacqueline Klein Fund and the Norma Yu and David M. Levitt Student Award. I really appreciate having the scholarship to be able to go to Israel and travel around the country and learn about these communities. And I also want to thank Professor Raucher, Professor Tartikoff, and Professor Rensberg for their help in the process and their support. It was really awesome to be able to learn about all of this stuff, and I appreciate your help. I was really inspired by the work that I did for my undergraduate thesis, that I'm actually going to be doing a master's thesis about water politics in the Jordan Valley and understanding conflict in relation to the Jordan River. So I couldn't have done any of this without your help, and I really hope my work was interesting to you. Thanks again for all of your support, and I hope you're all safe, healthy, and staying at home.